Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Frozen Fortunes. It's crunch time, frankly. But before we get into any of that, since it is Tuesday, it's time to thank new patrons. And this week it is Hugh and Jack Hughes. So massive thank you to both of you. Seriously, and Jack, you need to get in touch with me to let me know what player you want to sponsor. So seriously, huge thank you to you. That is incredibly awesome, particularly at this late stage in the game. And obviously, thank you to all of you just for watching the videos. It's quality. I'm glad you're still here. Milan went from saving penalties to barely being able to save his dinner in a Ziploc bag. Yeah, he kind of did, which is a shame because he's been pretty much a rock for us this entire time. Still 2 clean sheets out of 3 in the Champions League, so I can't knock him too bad, but he certainly was not great against Lisbon. But it's not really his fault, it was everybody's fault, including mine. Why can't Bruno be number 6? Number 6 with extra dip. I really wish I could change the number now, but unfortunately we don't have another season, so we'll have to remember that in case we ever get another player called 6. Not 6 dip. We also had this wonderful plea for Aldo Safey to be the manager on the new Stockport save. It is probably going to be Jonas Svenningsson, but it did make me think about some of the other players that have been hugely important members of this team over the course of the save. And I was doing some digging, and the thing I used to change the stadium name, apparently that can also work with staff members. So what I'm wondering is, would you guys be up for, on the Stockport save, the backroom staff being made up of former players from this save and others that you guys want to put into certain positions and stuff? That way we can get the likes of Rogers Jr. and Brendan O'Neill and Aldo Safey involved. I think that'd be kind of cool, but let me know what you think about that. I love how you genuinely get agitated when you concede goals. Yeah, I mean, it's because I'm so invested in this save, and I hope some of you are as well, frankly. When you play something like this for such a long time, you get pissed off at things like that. And in the past, I used to be much, much worse, but I kind of toned it down. But I don't want to tone it down too much, because then it would look like I don't care when we concede goals. And oh, believe me, I do. Hopefully that won't be the case today, though. Hopefully, we can come up with a couple of massive home wins against Shakhtar and Sporting and put ourselves right back in the battle. So, we've had a couple of games off camera, and then it's crunch time. These are the biggest 2 games I think we've had in this save. Hopefully, we can get ourselves in a good position before the Schalke game in the next episode. Hopefully. First up was the Cup. This is getting ridiculous now. The last 2 years, we've been knocked out, I believe, by Nordirland at the semi-final and quarter-final stage. This year, we were knocked out at the 4th round by Sunius. But it's not that annoyed me. It was the amount of chances we had in this game and didn't take them. They took the lead through Owusu. They grabbed themselves a 2nd goal through Andreas Sorensen. They grabbed themselves a 3rd goal through Andreas Sorensen. And it took 2 late goals from Mariano Bravo to get us anywhere near them. We were 3-0 down with 10 minutes to go. Look at the number of chances we had. This was a rotated side, I grant you, but still, this is probably the most mugged off I've felt in this entire save in some ways. Our cup run luck has been dreadful over the past couple of seasons. Bravo, still on form though. We did then get straight back onto winning ways with a 3-1 win away at Lyngby. 2 early goals from Diego Maurizio. He got a penalty. I actually let him take the penalty because I'm really enjoying his work at the moment, and he dispatched it. Vladimir Herzeg gave us a 3rd. I was so annoyed when Tarak Abdelmaala was able to score one for Lyngby in the 94th minute. I wanted another clean sheet. We've conceded so few goals and got so many clean sheets. I just wanted to keep going, but it wasn't to be. And just briefly, the league is looking like this. We're 9 points clear at the top. We've had so many clean sheets so far. Harmat and Tadic, 6 for Harmat, 5 for Tadic. That's 11 clean sheets in 14 matches, and it should really have been 12. They should have 6 clean sheets apiece at this point, but they don't. Cunha up there with Dip and Sveni. Maurizio now our top league goal scorer with 9 goals. He could be putting on an absolute clinic in the league this year, and it's really nice to see, and I hope he goes on to do good things. We'll see in the looking forward. Things are looking good for them, though. Kurya still up there, though. 27 points on the board. Ivan Peric, another former player of ours, has been smashing the goals in for them as well, along with this Hytharsen guy that they've got. They're looking like a really strong prospect to get into the championship group this year, and fair play to them. But that is enough talk. We've got some big stuff to deal with. Shakhtar lost 1-0 at home to Schalke. So Schalke have put themselves in a really good position to get out of this group. A win today would put us back above Sporting Lisbon into with 7 points, but they'd still be right there behind us, and the goal differences are looking a bit sparse too. So we need a huge performance today. A loss here could put us in an absolutely dreadful position and almost put us out with 2 games to spare. But we would then have to go and win Shakhtar and then potentially Sport. I think it would be really, really struck if we lose this game. We cannot afford to lose this game. So tactically, oh, okay. So it's kind of like a 4-4-2 with an extra player in midfield. They are not coming here to try and batter us, are they? We're going to have to hope that we can break down a 4-4-2 better than 4-4-1-1, better than we could against Schalke, but we'll have to see. basically. We are going to mark the crap out of Galliano and Guzman, though. So, we're going to go with Rally, Sveni, Dunga, Ricardo, Jankowski, Cunha. Dip is back in the team. I think the failed experiment of putting Semedo on just did not work, and Dip's deserved it, frankly. Simovic, Santos, Vasic, and Harmat in goal. On the bench, Tadic, Olsen, Krejci, Bravo, Barbello, Trevino, no, and Maurizio. I'd rather have Peter Sorgor on the bench than Trevino. He's done all right this year when he's played, and Trevino's off. I have actually sold him. I forgot to mention that. He has been sold to Stoke for £9 million. We're actually going to pay a little bit of his wages too, but we get most of it off the bill, and that's the main thing. And we never know, we might need to bring in some enforcements in January. Right, this is the most important one. The Shakhtar one, I do believe we're going to be capable of winning, but we need to win today against Sporting. This is a huge moment in this save. If we're going to dig deep, today is the day to do it. Okay, we can actually avenge what happened. For some reason, these defenders, right, we'll just try and motivate the defence, see if that can get any... That'll do. Right then. The one I do want to mark up, of course, is Njema. He was a key for them. Oh, hello. Their midfield is not looking super great at the moment. Galliano, we want to close him down, and we want to show it onto a weaker foot, and I want to do the same on the other one with Guzman. I just want to see a good performance. We've not looked good, apart from that opening game in the Champions League. We've just not looked great, and I want to see us do better than that. So, question of the day, and today's question is this. Would you ever start a Discord? Yeah, I'm actually thinking about doing that, particularly for the guys over on the Patreon, but also probably just one for the channel as well, I'm thinking. Probably have that all sorted out for FM19. There's going to be a lot of big changes on the channel between now and then. Do not worry about that. This is kind of a good lull period to try that sort of stuff out. Ponte. Don't let... Oh, good block in the end. Can we get ourselves on a breakaway? But yeah, if you've got any ideas for a question today, drop those in the comments too with the hashtag QOTD. Okay, here we go. A chance. Dunga. Svenningsson. Oh, God. Sveni, that's hit the top of the bar from Svenningsson. That is a really good chance in this game. Probably better than any of the chances we had against them in the away leg, frankly. Oh, what a moment that could have been. He gives us the lead there. We've got something to hang on to. We don't have to push it too hard. Oh, God. Galliano has gone round one. Santos does brilliantly there just to mop that one up. Right, we go again. Dunga. I might be able to throw him potentially onto an attacking role later in the game, perhaps, as an option to get him forward a little bit more. Something I might look at. Ricardo, men inside. Jankowski is one of them. Dunga, he is going to be surrounded by players for a lot of this game. Svenningsson. Here we go. Cunha. Back post rally. And it's saved by Roque Allen. But again, it's another shot, and it's a shot on target. Jankowski, edge of the box for Nuno Santos. Jankowski! Yes! B67 1, Sporting 0. Mariusz Jankowski, of all people, has given us the lead here. Weird. Oh, it's snowing as well. Santos' strike deflects back to Jankowski, who just thumps that into the roof of the net. What a moment. 20 minutes on the clock, and we lead 1-0. That's what we needed. Here we go again. Dunga, Cunha. And again, Dunga's ball in. Santos, and a save by Roque Allen. Okay, I'm starting to think we're starting to just look a little bit better now. Looks like we're going to go into half-time at 1-0, but that is what we needed here. The goal. We haven't scored in our last 2 Champions League games. Svenningsson into the channel. Go on, find Rally. You know you want to, son. Ball in. Rally! Oh my God, he's missed again. Rally in these situations, like, he's getting above people to win those headers, and he just never seems to be able to get the damn things on target. We've been much the better side in this first half and have got a lead to show for it, which is great. But we just need to carry on and not let this slip. I might even turn retain possession on just to get us a little bit more of the ball, frankly. It's something I used to do against teams that play this sort of style, and I've sort of stopped doing it, and I can't remember why. Hopefully this doesn't change everything. The players are looking happy. Second half, let's go. 45 minutes. We just need to kill this game. We're never going to win 5-0 or whatever to make any difference in that. We just have to go out there and get this victory now. So let's just kill this game dead if we can. Oh no, please not another set piece. Got Enriquez's ball. Oh, cleared away. Svenningsson, we've got a breakaway chance here. Dunga is making the Dunga moves. Here we go. He's through. Oh, he's going to end up shooting, isn't he? He's through, and it's round the post. He had to take the shot on there, really. Out wide and cut out by Dip. Great ball over the top for Rally. Can he do something from close range? Oh, God, he's put it wide. Rally and Sveni are not playing well today. The best chances are falling to them, but they're just not putting them in the back of the net. We've deserved more than 1 goal in this match, but we've only got 1. And it only takes 1 moment of brilliance from Sporting and problems occur. Right, Yassine Akrur is coming on for them. Get him marked up. We'll wait off a little bit for more substitutions, but for now we've actually lost possession despite trying to keep more of it, which is weird. Right, changes are afoot. Cunha on a booking, get him off. Olsen on, fresh legs. I'm tempted to get Rally off. In all honesty, I'm tempted to get Rally off and give Diego Maurizio a run out here. Jankowski's been excellent. Ricardo next to him perhaps hasn't. I'm actually going to make 3 substitutions. That's my changes. We're going to get Sorgor, Maurizio, and Mateus Olsen on. Imagine if Diego Maurizio came up with something here. I think he's deserved it purely on the way he's played in the league. He can do things. Roque Allen, isn't he the goalkeeper? Has picked up a knock for Sporting. Let's hope that they've not got enough substitutions. Roque Allen. I feel like something could happen here in Njema. Here we go, Svenningsson. Mauricio's into the channel. He's through. Can he get the shot away? Oh, he scored! B67 2, Sporting 0, and my lord, Diego Maurizio comes off the bench to wrap up the match for us, assisted by Jonas Svenningsson. Wow. I mean, I'll take it. And I love how he's adapted to the Danish style of haircut as well. What a finish that is from Diego. His first ever Champions League goal. He's still only 16, I think. Might be 17 now. What a moment. Yes, we will proceed with this tactical change. It is 2-0 to B67. Oh, thank goodness for that. We're at least going to go and get ourselves the win that we needed here. And another clean sheet too. And that looks like it's going to be it. A thoroughly professional performance from everybody involved. Defensively, attacking-wise, brilliant work from Maurizio as well to come off the bench and pull off one of those. That is great work for him. And there we go, 2-0. Great result. We need to go out and get ourselves a win in the next match and hope that Schalke beat Sporting. And that will give us a bit of a gap. In fact, I believe that would actually let us qualify if things go to plan. But when does that ever happen? Wow, look at that. Jankowski man of the match. Maurizio's goal, not rescues us, puts the icing on the cake and a huge win. Right now, a couple of games off camera, and then we come back for the one against Shakhtar, which should be an easier game, but you just don't know these days, do you? So our first off-camera game was at home against Schellerup in -6 conditions. That's about as bad as it's going to get for us, really. Great performance, though. A goal from Herzeg, one from Marko Srnic, 2 goals from Zdeněk Krejci, including a penalty, and then Aldo Saifi with a thunderbolt from just inside the edge of the area, which was fantastic. Huge 5-0 win, another clean sheet. We were then a tiny little bit less convincing away at AC Horsens, but we got the goals early on that made the difference. A goal for Diego Maurizio, who else, of course, and then he assisted Marko Srnic's goal to put himself in a man of the match performance. Another win, another clean sheet, and another good performance from Diego Maurizio. Just very briefly, Køge are flying. They're now into 2nd place and really starting to pull away. They're just smashing teams. They put 5 past someone as well. Copenhagen have drawn 2 more games in a row. I think it was draws anyway. They've only won 4 of their first 16 games and now find themselves 3 points outside the championship group. They are really struggling this season and might not even get into the championship group, which would be just insane. The only hope they've got is that Midtjylland are the ones straggling there, and it's going to be 6th place, I think, if anything, if they get in. I've literally just skipped over because we weren't quite on the right moment, and now Andre Cunha is asked to leave to join Man United. Brilliant timing, mate. Okay, so the talking to him didn't work. Go on, social group. Yes! The social group one is the one that seems to work more now. So Cunha is staying. Right, sorry about that. That was my fault. I forgot about the early fixtures and I thought we were ready to get going, but we weren't. There was a few other stuff. So our games are both at the same time tonight, which is going to make this even more interesting. Sporting at home to Schalke, us at home to Shakhtar. A win for us tonight is massive. That is important, firstly. But if Schalke can beat Sporting for us, it would allow us to qualify, which would be pretty damn cool. So that's kind of what we need to do, because that last game is not somewhere we want to go having to rely on a win, is it? It's all very, very tight. I think we can still get out of this group. Things are still looking fairly solid for us if we get another win tonight. And you'd like to think that at home against the weakest side in the group who've lost 4 out of 4, this one should be in the bag, but you just can't do that. Unfortunately, Cunha is suspended, which is a pain, but we played him in the last game to give Matthias Olsson a chance to rest up, and fresh legs will be playing today. So they're playing a weird sort of system, the old style that Silkeborg used to play, essentially the same kind of system as us, just with an extra player in midfield, which was Nicolas Janvier, who we will be marking up. Hopefully we'll still be able to get through them. I don't care if we win this game 1-0 or whatever. That's all that really matters, is getting the victory, just like it was against Sporting. Clean sheet would be nice too, though. So for today, obviously we can't use Cunha, so we'll have to put Olsson in. Rally, Svenningsson, Dunga, Ricardo Jankowski, Olsson, Dip, Simovic, Santos, Vasic, and Harmat. I know I'm still going with Rally. He's not played well in the Champions League as of late, but I'm prepared to give him a chance today against a slightly weaker opponent to maybe get a goal or two, get some confidence back and start to find himself. But as much as Rally's been bad, so has Jonas Svenningsson. He's not exactly been fantastic in the Champions League this season either, to be perfectly honest. I think he has 1 goal. So I just checked on that. He's got 1 goal and 2 assists in 4 games so far. Rally, on the other hand, has no goals, no assists, and is just dreadful, frankly. On the bench, we're going to go with Tadic, Semedo, important, Krejci, Diego Maurizio, man of the moment from the last game, Barbello, Trevino, and of course Vladimir Herzeg on the bench. I think that should suit us nicely. I think we should be able to get the win here. If we don't, then we really don't deserve much. This is so important. This is, in a weird way, this feels more important now because we've done what is in theory the hard bit. This is the easy bit, but the banana skin is evident. Okay, so they are going with that system. It's going to be tough to break them down. That much we know. Someone actually said that it's like they've got all the wonder kids that are now retiring are all coming over to Shakhtar, and it does certainly seem like that. So, I just noticed on the bench, they also had Ludvig Augustinsson too, so even more quality players on the bench. A fairly basic one. Going to go after Janvier. I think we should just be able to be the better side. I'm hoping that that is what is going to do the main deed for us. Just by us having a higher caliber of footballer in our team, that should be able to make the difference and get us a goal or two, just to calm the nerves. What we're really interested in, frankly, is the Sporting and Schalke game. That's what makes all the difference here. I feel like we will do our best and win this match, but it's what happens in the other game that is huge. If Schalke can get a win there, it will be massive for us. An early goal would really settle my nerves, though, because I feel like they'd struggle to score against us, but we need to make sure that we don't concede. That we don't get kept out ourselves. Ricardo. Spread it, surely. Dunga. Olsen with a chance to fire one in. This is rally moment here. Ball in. Cleared away. Oh, look at the space out wide for Dip. Can he find a good cross? Go short for Dunga. Oh, and a save by Moreira. Dunga doing some good work there, making a good run. We kind of have to get the result in this one because you feel like Sporting will beat these guys in their final game. Ricardo. Blocked. One back by Svenningsson, keeping the pressure building. Maybe a cross from him. Back post. Ricardo! Saved by Moreira. The first real chance of the game, and it was Ricardo, of all people, with the chance. So when teams shoot from range too much, I tend to turn the tempo down, but I haven't really used that much. Oh, Schalke have the lead. Juan Manuel Vieira. That is what we really needed to see. Schalke taking the lead in that game. It does kind of give us problems of not being able to win the group. Well, actually, we could. If we get the win here, and we're able to win in Germany, then we would be able to win the group. And rally! Saved by Moreira. I mean, he's got it on target that time. The chances are coming, I feel. 0-0 at half-time. Shakhtar have done sod all. We've created a few little chances here and there. Nothing major, but we do need to find ourselves a goal. If things stay as they are in the other game and we find ourselves a goal and win this match, then we will qualify for the next round with a game to spare, and that's really, really important. And then it makes that game against Schalke more of a kind of head-to-head to see who wins the group rather than anything more important than that. Olsen, got to find Rally. Svenningsson, try again. Rally. Oh, good lord. They are still leaving two men up top, so we can't push too hard. Headed to the edge. Dunga. Always going to shoot here. You know he is. Takes it short for Svenningsson. He's offside. Really nice little disguised pass from Dunga, but Svenningsson will be offside there. We need to do better than this. Lovely bit of play from Dunga. I thought he was going to take the shot on here, but the way he just sort of shapes to shoot and then just slides it into the channel, very, very unfortunate there that Svenningsson just couldn't hold his run. Won by Bruno Dip. Here we go, breakaway chance. Rallies into the channel. Kind of want this to be the other way around, really, but there we go. Svenningsson. Olsen's making the overlap. Oh, he's going to go himself. Nope, now he is. Olsen. Rally! Svenningsson! Yes! B67-1. Oh, Shakhtar 0. Rally's header. This time, instead of going for goal like he often does in those situations, he actually does an incredibly clever thing and provides a headed assist for Jonas Svenningsson. Second half, we've started a lot stronger here. First time ball in from Olsen, but what about this from Rally? Just setting up Svenningsson perfectly, cushioned finish, and now it's 1-0. That's what we needed in this game. Beautiful stuff. And now that would qualify us as things stand and make it a head-to-head in the last game to see who gets through. And Olsen puts it wide as well. We need a second goal, though, just like against Sporting. Finds Rally again. Can he maybe set up another goal? Ball in, headed away. Dunga. Oh, Olsen. Rally's moment here. Surely. No, headed away. Dunga. Oh, saved by Moreira. Dunga's been decent tonight, I think. Here we go again. What I don't want to do, actually, in this game is remove Maurizio because... Oh, sorry, is bring on Maurizio for Rally because Rally is winning a lot of headers and is allowing those chances to evolve. Dunga, Olsen, edge of the box for Ricardo. Santos. Oh, what a chance. Edge of the box for someone else, perhaps. Ricardo's got loads of players in the channel here. Has to find one. One of them's Dunga. Takes it short. Oh, and a chance goes begging again. I might even be tempted to get Sveni off of Maurizio instead to offer something slightly different in that position. Dip hasn't been fantastic compared to Olsen, so maybe get Semedo on just for some fresh legs. For the final 20 minutes of this game, we're going to give Diego Maurizio another chance, this time instead replacing Svenningsson, because Rally actually has been quite decent in places, setting up the goal and whatnot. Krejci, fresh off of getting 2 goals in a game recently. Semedo, ball in. Dunga, Olsen. Oh my god, we're all over the place. Keep the pressure on, though. We don't want to leave any gaps, so I'm not going to try and push for anything. There's no reason to. We're winning the game. We don't need to win it by any more than 1-0. Olsen goes round 1. Back post. Rally! Oh, what about that from Rally? What a finish! It's 2-0 again. Back-to-back games, 2-0 wins, hopefully anyway. What about the cross from Matthias Olsen? He's surely going to be man of the match for this game. Filling in for Andre Cunha, an old fresh legs, skips past one challenge, whips it in. It's a bit deep, but I think Rally's just got a foot to that. What about that for a volleyed finish? Rally with an assist and a goal today. Now, perfect stuff from him. Brilliant. He's finally stepped up when we needed him to, with a goal and an assist. And Matthias Olsen, what a performance. Dunga. Krejci on the edge of the box, perhaps. Oh, dear. Certainly nowhere near as emphatic as it was in the away game when we started the season, but it doesn't matter because it's the win that matters. Krejci, Semedo, ball in. Dunga's header saved. Well, we've done what needed to be did in today's episode. A 2-0. Oh, God. Come on, man. Oh, no. Sporting equalised in the 90th minute. That changes everything. Because now, with a win against Shakhtar at home, they would go above us if we lose to Schalke away from home. Oh, my. We've done everything right in this episode. 2-2-0 wins, no goals conceded, 2 brilliant performances, and Sporting have clawed one back late on. It does actually, though, in a weird way, give us a chance to win this group even easier. Well, no, it doesn't really. We still have to kind of... No, it really doesn't make any difference other than the fact that it's now going to be much, much easier for us to go out. Oh, God damn it. That's the last thing we needed right now, was something in that game happening. Christ. 91st minute, Mortier with the equaliser for Sporting that could have just put us in a really dangerous position now. We have to go and get a draw at Schalke. I mean, a win would allow us to win the group, but we have to draw in Germany. It's possible, but that is not something I wanted to have to rely on, unfortunately. Well, that's changed everything. Let's just take a little look. So we've got a couple of games off camera in between before the next episode. This is our Champions League group now. It is looking tight. And I'm a little bit scared about that. So where are we down the bottom here? Yeah, so Sporting can't finish top of the group, but they can finish above us if they win and we lose because of the head-to-head against us. God. And you feel like they will beat Shakhtar. There's no way they're not beating Shakhtar. So we have to get ourselves a point in Germany, basically. But if we do that, we don't win the group. But if we go to Germany and win, we'll win the group and everything's fine. But that is going to be bloody difficult. But at least with Schalke have proven that they can drop points, I guess. So, next episode, that's what it's going to be. The away game against Schalke that will decide whether we either win the group, come second, or don't qualify for it at all, and have to play the Europa League after Christmas, which would really suck in the final season of this save. I'm nervous just thinking about it now, to be honest. So, if you have enjoyed this episode, and I really hope you have, we haven't actually conceded a goal in this episode in all competitions, which is pretty damn cool. Well, since we started recording anyway, before we obviously did, which is great. Some more clean sheets in there. Lovely old job. If you have enjoyed it, drop a like. I think I might have already said that. I don't know. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. That'd be dope as well. And I will join you guys in the next episode for what is now the biggest game in our history again, to sort ourselves out against Schalke. We need to come up with something massive there. Hopefully Rally's improved form will help us in that, but we need a big day from Svenny, frankly. See you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.